See, if you don't want to be jealous of anything, then just say, that is my word I. Or share everything's my word I, mate. Or share, now you can now fall jealous, mate. Because everything's your word I now. Well, guess what? I mean, let's have a look at this, man. I want to have a look at these nice and beautiful ways of life over here. So I'm learning now. I have to go get some food and drink. And today I want to get some nice and beautiful pasta. I'll get some nice and beautiful... I'll get some tofu this time, man. I can, however, get some tofu. And a little bit of oil. But it's all uploading anyway. I get some tofu. I upload all this nice and beautiful content before I go. And guess what? I realized it's time for tofu. Alright, I ate some tofu now. Some tofu with what? I mean, tofu and what else, man? Tofu. I can just eat tofu, man. I mean, tofu with... That'd be, man. I can do tofu with bolognese sauce. And a little bit of oil. I can eat that today. And I can eat some 3 soy milks with peanut butter and bread. And that's it, man. I have more than enough in that. I have some money, but guess what? It's just the way it is, man. I have everything, man. I go to the freeway and I'm enjoying my life and I'm never rushing for anything, am I? I'm never rushing to do anything, but this is nice and beautiful because this TV show is showing me that it's a bigger TV show. Because, why is that? I mean, because it's a new screen TV show. And it's like you're watching it at the cinemas somewhere, mate. And that's the difference. Brush, this is a new one, mate. I see it, mate. Brush, it's excellent. Brush, always fucking make TV shows now that look like a cinema screen TV show, mate. So yeah, brush, that's the newest way to make movies. And I understand that now. Brush, everything else looks like fucking nowhere close to this one. This one fucking looks... I mean, what's the film, mate? I mean, I'll give you the name of the film once I finish watching this one. Of course, it's a TV show, but... Of course, although it looks excellent. So the Vikings as well. Of course, the Vikings is something similar to this one. Of course, this is a newer way to make TV shows today. Which I understand, but... What I can make... I can make documentaries of Danny Milivojevic on fucking Netflix, man. I say, yeah, I see a fucking beautiful TV show here. I mean, the cameraman is fucking following me around and making my TV show, man. And what we're doing is, I'm planning around everything. I'm planning around everything in terms of what I'm doing on a day. And I'm showing people small clips of my life every single day, and that's all I'm doing. But that cameraman has to follow me around always, mate. I give him the whole fucking day's notice, mate. Brush it every fucking day. Brush it every day. Brush it now. I get his fucking crew. I get his crew. I mean, one day it's him. Brush it one day it's her. Brush it one day it's their son. I mean, guess what? Brush it. That's the way. And I fucking exchange them. And I say, hey, I mean, get a crew, mate. And you never have to fucking be following me around anymore that much. But get a fucking crew. And fucking guess what? Brush it. I always have a cameraman fucking taping my life, mate. And what exactly I'm doing as an entrepreneur around the world. And that's a fucking documentary of Danny Milivojevic, man. And guess what? I sit down and have an interview with people around my Netflix show. I probably Jesus Christ says, oh, I see it happening. I'm traveling the world, man, on Netflix. I'm traveling the world. And guess what? That's a real life story of Danny Milivojevic. That's a documentary of Danny Milivojevic. But then, what I do is I jump in a cinema film, mate. I jump in a cinema film and I make a true story with Danny Milivojevic over here. But what can I do here? Here, I'll make a storyline of a movie, mate, of Danny Milivojevic's life, mate. I'll show you fucking the key fucking elements of his life, mate. Which that's something big to watch, and it's a 6-movie series film, mate. Which it's a 6-part film. And this is throughout the next 72 years, man, so I'm the movie star in the film. I'll make it happen, man. Which I see it happening, and I want to do that. I'll make sure I do it. Which anyway, so as I really grow myself, I can see that no matter what, it's more how I feel, man. I can feel I have to star in the film, mate. And I just star in one episode of the film, huh? No, I stay in all of the episodes, mate. But guess what? I've watched in the first episode. I let somebody else start in that, and then I make sure that I start in the second one, and then the third one. Watch it, yeah. Watch every 10 years it comes out. Watch every 10 years my movie comes out. Watch every 10 years my new movie series comes out. It's fucking excellent, mate. Watch it. Watch that's excellent, mate. And move on. I have a nice beautiful gesture here. And I can see exactly what was happening from 0 years of age to 20 years of age. And somebody else can star in that one. And then I can see exactly what was happening from 20 years of age to 30 years of age, mate. That's a new series film, mate. And then I can see what's happening in fucking 30 years to 40 years of age, mate. And then 50, then 4 years to 50 years of age, mate. And more. I'm a movie star, mate. I'm an actor. I mean, although all my fucking crowd in terms of my film is all new, man. But I never put my family in it. I put I only in it. But they never actors, mate. But sure, guess what? They're actors, but I never need them in my film, mate. But should they get jealous of me, mate? I mean, guess what? I understand that no matter what, that it's much more how I feel. I feel that it's much better to have other actors than my family, other than I in my film. Because I can really act with them, and I can really act with these people. And I can really show them how their personas are, anyway. And the actors can act like their personas anyway, love I. I'm gonna show at the end of the film, I can show people real photos of my family. I'll let me know it. First, there's so much happening for me, at least. First, that goes on Netflix too. First, then I do some comedy shows around town, and that goes on Netflix as well. And now a documentary on my music shows. A documentary on my music shows and events. So I can do documentaries of life coaching around town, and that goes on Netflix just like Tony Robbins. I can do that, and I'm doing that. And I'm also doing documentaries on music shows and how I do it around the world. I show people how to do music production shows around the world, and that's also gone on Netflix. But guess what? I keep repeating that. I keep repeating those shows, man. But reality TV shows with my family. I mean, fuck no. I'm I only. I'm Jesus Christ. See, we are the people. See, Martin Garrix. I see, beautiful track. See Butter and the Edge with Martin Garrix. I see we are the people with them. I see we are the people with Martin Garrix and Butter and the Edge. Let me know. I see all that. I understand that what's important is understanding straight away that you need to become more popular regardless. I see how I'm becoming more popular, but look at that. I have a new gap over here where I can go into it and I have something new, mate. Which that means market yourself more. Which that means market yourself more and fucking market. And now I'm fucking a star, mate, through marketing, mate. I'm a star through marketing. I wish I could see it, but it's all words. I love it that way. I'm moving on. I believe in I, mate. I have superstarred in this lifetime. I could see it, man. It's the whole process of that. The whole process of that. It's just a whole TV show, isn't it? Wow. I'm making it happen now. But it's a lifetime process, guys. To become a superstar, to become a real superstar is a lifetime thing, man. You never become a superstar overnight, mate. You become a superstar over time, mate. And how do you do that? Stay off the drugs. Talk more words. Follow Jesus Christ. Believe in your word, I give more money and give everything that you can. And you can become a superstar over time, man. I promise you. It's so easy, man. It's fucking easy to become a superstar, man. If you have the disciplines to do it, it's fucking easy. I have the disciplines to do all that. I have the disciplines to do all of that right now. I'm gonna say that's fucking all nice and beautiful for me. I'm continuing with the nice and beautiful Lucifer. I can continue with the shows as well. So this is Red Point with extended. I see Red Point with extending mix of project culture with the Nice and Beautiful Red Point. I'm pretty sure they understand straight away how people are doing TV shows and what they're doing, mate. That's the thing, mate. I can see straight away how I feel. I feel that people become stars in their own films, mate. Actually, the whole fucking acting shows or TV shows and everything to teach you is that people become stars on their own. But look at, for example, how I taught you the Nice and Beautiful Actor. I taught you the actor film. So that, let's say, for example, in acting, you have 10 people with you who do 50 seasons with you of TV shows. But actually, the superstar happens in that TV show, which is with you, yeah? But it happens with nobody else, mate. I mean, you are the direction, guys. I mean, you guys are the direction in superstardom. And if you want to become a star, then it starts with you. And that's why you see people on TV shows and they have a fucking certain crowd in TV shows, yeah? And they stick together to create 50,000 seasons of themselves. And now they're superstars. But it never starts with other people. I mean, it starts with them. I understand? I mean, it starts with these people who fucking act together or fucking who live their lives alone or who stick to themselves, mate. I stick to myself, yeah? And that's why I fucking become a superstar, mate. But the same way I stick to myself is the same way Star Trek cast or Harry Potter cast or these people who are in films or TV shows stick together to the fucking end of the series, mate. Or it's the same thing. But that's what makes you a superstar. I mean, you stick to yourself, mate. And you never stick to anybody else except yourself. And if you're with a crew, if you're with a crew on a TV show, then fucking stick to it all the way, mate. I mean, you have to stick to it all the way, yeah, to become a superstar. Because if your show is fucking 50 seasons of whatever it is, but you fucking drop out in the second season, now you're fucking no longer a superstar, are you? now your friends are more superstar than you because they're at the 50 season mark and you're fucking on the second one. That's been happening to other people, mate. For sure, what you do is learn that, yeah? Learn to fucking go all the way to be a superstar and never fucking never cut short, man. Never cut short to second season when you can go 50 seasons, man. In a sense, so that's what I'm saying, mate. I have a music career, but I have a soccer career too, mate. And I fucking rotate all that. I have plenty of time now. I'm understanding what I'm doing, man. I'm never giving up on anything, man. I can play one game. I can play an exhibition match at Manchester United. I actually Jesus Christ, this is. I can play an exhibition match with Manchester United. One game contract. I made it. I made it. What are you on about? So yeah. So make one exhibition match. You guys can give me one exhibition match. That's what I want. I just want to make it to Manchester United for fuck's sake. You guys can give it to me. I have this many followers. Look at my superstar fucking. Look at my superstar on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Guess what, bro? That's what you need to understand. I'm a superstar, man. If never 1 year contract, then fucking one exhibition match contract. Actually, no worries, mate. I make it to Manchester United to play one game. Then what? I made it. I'm playing for Manchester United. I made it, man. I'm a superstar. Guess what? If you understand, that's something that can happen at 50 years of age, mate. I can play one game as a Manchester United player on the field at 50 years of age, man. For sure, fucking no worries, man. I see Maradona can see this. But guess what? Imagine that. Imagine you make it to Manchester United soccer team at some point in your life and you just play one game. Did you make it? And you made it, yeah? As a superstar, yeah? Of Manchester United. For sure, yeah. You fucking made it already. For sure, even if it's one game, man. But you made it, yeah? Which that's the whole point. I can make it. And I'm going to Manchester United, man. I'm playing for Manchester United. Either 1 year, max. For sure, max 1 year or one exhibition match. For sure, I have a music career, man. I have a fucking life coaching career. I have something else to do. But I'm playing soccer after that anyway. I just want to fucking do that, man. I have fucking 20 years, man, for this, man. I have 20 years of time to make it from a Manchester United game, mate. For Australia, to play soccer for Australia, I can play one exhibition match. I can play 1 year contract. I say, well, no worries, man. So 1 year contract. So 1 year contract can be maybe 12 games or 12 caps or anything that's 12 caps, it can be 1 year. Or I can play a certain amount of contracts or a certain amount of games, yeah? That equates to 1 year. I mean, in a sense, so maybe up to 12 caps. I can do 12 caps of 12 games of contracts with. I mean, that's how it works. I mean, with Australia, I mean, they fucking have a contract with soccer players around the world or sports players around the world to play a certain amount of caps, which is a certain amount of games. So if you play 12 games, it's 12 caps. I mean, in a sense, the higher your cap, the higher your cap rate in a soccer team or a football team or any sports team, the more you're likely to be a captain of that team. For sure, for sure. That's how it is, mate. Anyway, are they willing to make me a captain on Manchester United Day? Borussia, guess what? Borussia, highly unlikely, mate. Borussia, highly unlikely to make me a captain. But guess what? I made it anyway, man. I made it anyway. But central defense, Borussia put me in central defense. Borussia, I can see it happening. Borussia, now guess what? Borussia, even for the 1 year game. Borussia, now for 1 year game, Borussia to make me a captain. Oh, Borussia, there's other people there. Borussia, they make other people captain here. Because other people are playing longer other people are playing longer in that fucking soccer team at that point. And I understand, man. I understand that. I'll move on, mate. I'm already Capitano, man. But you're Ryan Giggs is the captain of Manchester United, mate. But as soon as you get the one cap, that's Capitano of the soccer team, mate. Russia then stays forever with you, mate. Russia's just the way it is, mate. Russia imagine fucking some guy who's totally new become captain of the team. Russia never makes sense, does it? Russia, nah. Russia, that's how I feel, man. And I feel that no matter what, I see Mesut Ozil as well, man. Russia give him a tough time, man. Russia give him a tough time, Russia. And why? I mean, why do they give him a tough time? Because he is a great soccer player, right? I mean, that's why. This Star Trek, mate. This Star Trek over here. Which now, do I have more enough? See Star Trek. Keep going, mate. See Star Trek. I see Star Trek has been going on for quite a while, mate. And let's have a look. I see Star Trek with Deep Space Nine, which is a 1999 film. But there's also another film that's 1968 film, mate. And there's another one over here, which is 1993. There's another one which is 2000 film. There's a Star Trek 2021 as well. I see Star Trek 2020, mate. Which this is something new, mate. And I see the newest one is fucking looking the best, mate. Oh, I can see this, mate. See, the 2020 Star Trek is even better, mate. See, I go to the oldest one. I see the first Star Trek, man. I see the first Star Trek over here. I can see this, man. See, it's all sci-fi stuff, man. But let's have a look at this one. These guys are the originals, man. See, they're the originals of these ones, mate. Well, let's have a look. What's the original cast, mate, of Star Trek? I can promote them. That'd be. So this is a Burned with Desire mix with Armin Byrne and Justin Suis and Co and Albert. I see it anyway. I see everything's the word I, mate. Not sure though. Guess what? I'm not saying that. The thing about me is I'm not saying already what's happening, mate. I can see straight away how I feel, mate. I feel great. I can see how everything's happening, and as it happens, I see how a TV show fucking evolves, man. So, ooh. See, those people who are doing Star Trek. I mean, that's a producer, mate, who fucking made Star Trek. I'm pretty sure who are the producers of those films, and who are the directors of those films, mate. I'm pretty sure I want to understand them. And the choreographers of those films, mate. I'll move up. I'm pretty sure now, listen, I'll move up. I'm more enough anyway, always. Always have more enough of everything. I can finish the season of Star Trek, mate. I mean, guess what? I'm feeling a pull elsewhere, mate. I'm feeling that no matter what, I can let it be that way. I'll let it be. Well, sure, guess what? Probably what I want to do now also is I want to go and deliver content. In a way, I want to understand I'm still uploading content. And what else can I do? I'm listening to new music while I'm doing it. And I'm just listening, yeah? Well, what else can I do? I can go and groom myself. I can go groom myself now. I can do what else? I can do grooming and I can go upload content. I'll leave it that way. Actually, then I can do some uploading contents to YouTube. Which that's all coming up, but first I have to do uploading to Mega Drive first. Which yeah, guess what? Brush a little bit that way. Which I'll keep going, but I have Instagram to do as well. I need to do. I have Instagram to do. Which everything I can do everything as I rotate. I rotate everything, mate. I see that now. I fucking delay everything else while I rotate something around town in terms of what I'm doing now, and then I fucking rotate everything else into the sequence, mate, and then I'm just going to focus on myself, mate. I have time for everything now because I'm rotating my business, man. I get a soccer ball very soon, mate. I got the first chance I get to get a soccer ball at Liverpool, mate. Actually, the first chance I get, mate. I love it, man. I have more than enough time. I see the soccer ball can come very soon, mate. I get a little ball, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, a tennis ball, huh? I mean, to juggle a tennis ball is even greater, mate. To juggle a tennis ball. Oh, I can see this, man. I mean, if you can juggle a tennis ball, I mean, the better you can juggle a tennis ball, the better you can juggle a soccer ball, mate. I have a fucking tennis ball somewhere. But guess what? But it's more how it is, mate. But the tennis ball is much better to juggle than it is a soccer ball. And why is that? I mean, the tennis ball is much more of what you need to learn right now as a soccer player to juggle a tennis ball, mate. I mean, juggle a tennis ball first and do it with shoes on, always. I mean, always juggle the soccer ball with shoes on. We never juggle JB. I mean, never ever juggle anything of a soccer ball or tennis ball with bare feet, because it's never the type of figure that you need unless you're playing soccer bare feet. Or if you're playing soccer bare feet somewhere as a sport, then go and fucking juggle the ball bare feet always. I mean, yeah. I can see that. I can see now what I can do now. I'm planning everything, man. I'm planning all this life, mate. I can see it all the time. I ride the cast, mate. I rush it every single time, mate. I learn something, yeah. I learned how to do Gregor, man. So Ozcan and Lini with Paul Klein. That'll be alright. I'll be that way. So what I do is I'm learning how to grow myself differently, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm playing my life ahead of the game, mate. I'm way ahead of them, mate. Well, they're working 9 to 5 while Damian Lillard becoming a superstar, mate. And they see it, and over time, they hit a brick wall over here, and they say, "Oh, I mean Damian Lillard," and they hit a brick wall again. And say, "Oh," and they say Damian Lillard again. Actually, all their life they're hitting brick walls if they're never fucking doing what I do. Actually, so what I do is I move up, mate. I'll make sure, anyway, I love it. Which they're splitting up, but they see I, who went already somewhere else, and see how I done it, man. I've done something different, mate. See now, I see the reason WWE is now on Netflix. It's because, I mean, guess what? I mean, they're missing out on big time, man. When they're posting YouTube content for free, how Jesus Christ is. I mean, guess what? I ask all the wrestling people that have gone from this world to see, Vince McMahon. But you're putting all the content for free on YouTube. I mean, you can put it on Netflix. I mean, you can put all this on Netflix right now. What the fuck's he doing, man? I mean, put all those wrestling shows on Netflix. Just fucking say it's all these shows, man. And fucking fill Netflix with it, man. I mean, promote your fucking wrestling business, man. I mean, it's fucking putting on online on YouTube for free. And put on fucking Netflix for free too, then. We have fucking the money. We have all this money, man. I was like, ooh. See, Mr. Perfect can see this. So, yeah. See, he's never smart enough for that. Maybe, mate. See, yeah. See, now, I've probably lost a big opportunity here because all these wrestling fans want to fucking see on Netflix, mate. Which they want to see on Netflix, bro. Yeah, for free, and then fucking boost the business, mate. And fucking Raw TV show on Netflix every fucking week, mate. Oh, I mean, why not? I mean, why not post it on fucking Netflix, mate? What the fuck are you hiding for? Man, what the fuck? Who put NXT and WWE and fucking wrestling shows on fucking Raw and SmackDown on fucking Netflix every fucking week, and people can watch it? Oh, Vince McMahon, I mean, you missed out big time, mate. For sure, his Balor dad can see me. I mean, what is he doing, man? I don't know, man. I'm gonna show me on. Bro, that's his decision, man. But I don't know, man. Bro, if you have a wrestling business or any kind of business or a TV show, I mean, put it on fucking Netflix right away and forget the money, mate. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, go and promote it. When the guy wants to make money more than promote his business, mate. I can see it. I mean, promote the business first, mate. Or when you promote the business, then they fucking come to your areas and they fucking watch you and your business shows all fucking lifetimes. There's more than fucking money, mate. That's more than money, man. Whereas it's more that they watch your business, man. I don't know why. Whereas when they watch your business, then you'll create a career, mate. But eventually they're on Netflix. I see something happening where eventually they can come on Netflix, mate. They can change their mind, mate. Anybody can change their mind, mate. That's what I'm saying, mate. I'm saying something different always. And every single time I see I can create something with rain and storms around my music tracks. And I can put Scarface sounds, mate, into my music tracks. But guess what? Bro, that's something different where I can create a Scarface film around what I'm doing. But that's something that other people have done already. But guess what? I can do something too. And it's something that repeats itself in my remixes. And it can be in my remixes, mate. I say, yeah. I see remixes. I can put all these sounds and different ideas in my remix techno tracks too. I have some ideas over here. I can make Balkan remixes too with all these sounds. So, oh, and all these nice and beautiful live instruments. I can place some live instruments into my remixes, man. So yeah, I can repeat these shows, man, all over again, mate. And let me know, man. I love it. I love the images, man. I mean, that's what I see in life, man. For sure, though, guess what? For sure, as you're growing yourself, I see this. Ooh, I see that. That's the thing, man. I see, guess what? I mean, guess what? I understand that no matter what, I'm a little bit away. I mean, guess what? I don't want to be afraid for anything, man. I'm never afraid for anything. But that's how it falls on my lap, mate. When it falls on my lap, I never didn't mean that. I mean, guess what? Probably a little bit away. Probably it never breaks, but I'll be careful. I'll be careful. I trust myself. Guess what? Probably this is something that is in the queue, man. I wanna see. I see they say really when they say, I actually this Christ is. When they say this, man, I see they're saying that I don't like this song. I love the song. They're fucking teaching people to hate people, man. They're fucking teaching people to hate people right here. Why are you saying that, mate? Well, guess what? I have to say this to just remove it, but I love the song, mate. I love the song, man. I love that song, man. I love this too, man. I love it too. I love everything, mate. Oh, I mean, what an ugly person, man. When they're teaching people to say, oh, I hate this and I hate this, I never hate anything, man. I love it, man. I mean, what an idiot, man. And they're fucking so jealous, man. I can see it. I mean, why did they do that? Oh, why? They're fucking idiots, man. So Jesus Christ is aware of that already. A little bit away. A little bit away. Whereas now, anyway, what I want to do is I'm doing a great job all the way. I mean, what I want to do is focus upon saying that people curse other people by making them read something that they never want to read. And it's a control of words, mate. See, I love it. Which that comes back to haunt Spotify, mate. For Spotify, here, I'll show you something that they have two taglines here. That if you remove anything from fucking the Spotify, and I'm going to ruin the reputation here. Because guess what, Brush, it's more how it is, mate. Because they're trying to ruin other people, mate. And listen to me. Brush, they have fucking an option where you can go and delete certain tracks from the release radar to make sure that those kind of things never show up in your music, yeah? Or your release radar, or your systems, or albums, or mixed dailies, or anything kind of where you have a Spotify account now these days where you're understanding every single day there's a daily mix. But then maybe some fucking sound comes from Rockstars or something that you never want in your mix, for example, because you just want trance music, yeah? But then a rock song comes in there. But then you say that you want to remove it, yeah? But then Spotify gives you the options to say, I don't like this song, and I don't like this song from Audio Jungle. I mean, I love everything. I mean, why are they fucking teaching people to say, I don't like? I love everything, man. When they're teaching people to say, I don't like this, and I don't like that. I like everything. I love everything. I said, so, I mean, that's the whole point, yeah? When they're fucking teaching, like, for example, to press on those options, which is, I don't like this track, or I hate this track, for example. Or I don't like Audio Jungle, for example. I love everything, man. I mean, they're teaching two options. I mean, they give you two options. And it's either, I don't like this song, or I don't like this song from Audio Jungle. I love everything, though. So you have to click one of them to remove it, yeah? You have to click one of those fucking tracks, or one of those options to remove the actual track from the daily mix. And you have to fucking say that you don't like it. You never have to say that. I mean, you have to love yourself, man. You have to love everything. But they are fucking teaching people to never love something. Understand? I mean, instead I say, I want to remove this. I want to remove this. I mean, guess what? Roshi, if you say that, Roshi, no. Roshi, just say this. I mean, never even say that. I mean, never even say, I want to remove this. Roshi, but if you say, honestly, if you say that, Roshi, it just means what? Roshi, it means that you want to remove the scenario. I mean, guess what? I mean, is it negative? Roshi, yeah, Roshi, that's very negative. Roshi, that's very negative. Roshi, that's very negative. I never say, I want to remove this. Roshi, say, I never want to remove anything. I want to always get greater. I want to do this, man. Or should just say this. Or should give people an option here to just be able to press something to say remove track. I mean, just say remove track from playlist. Or should never put the I there. Or should never put the I there. But guess what? Or should put the I everywhere, mate. I mean, put the I everywhere, mate. Or just understand this. It's much better this way. I categorize this something. I categorize this elsewhere. I mean, make it this way. I categorize this elsewhere. I remove this to get what I want in a better way. And make those fucking two titles. I mean, make those two titles, mate. I mean, just say I want better than this. I mean, just make one fucking title that says I want better than this. And that's the option to remove that track from your playlist. I want better than this. I love it. Porsche, isn't it positive for you? Porsche is very positive, mate. I love everything though. Porsche, I'm unaware of what they said, mate. Porsche, I'm unaware of it. See, this is Silver Lining with Mark Sixma remix and Andrew Rell. I mean, guess what? I mean, I understand something. I understand that I'm enjoying my life over here. I'm enjoying Netflix really much. But the thing is, every single day, I'm learning how to just enjoy myself. And this is enjoyment with growth, mate. And every single day I have to do this, mate. I mean, every single day, mate. I'm important, mate. I delay other business techniques to do something else, mate. I like that. For sure, guess what? For sure, it's more how it is, yeah? Or should I see how the other people feel about certain tracks and they never care about the tracks, man? I love everything, man. I can see it. For sure, for sure, my tracks. For sure, ooh, I can see something happening here. For sure, I love my track more than other people's track. Which I love my tracks because my tracks are longer than other people's tracks. And now with my radio shows, I see these people who never have radio shows respect me so much, man. And people who do have radio shows respect me so much, man. Because I'm creating at least a radio show, man. I'm somebody of a creator. And so, that's the best way to get your foot in the door about genres of music is to have your own radio show about it quickly, mate. And as quickly as possible. I never hate. And I understand Sunset Brothers never have a radio show right now. But I do. I have a radio show. But I love Sunset Brothers, man. I mean, every single day I'm learning to just never talk to anybody else unless they ask me questions, mate. I mean, that's it. I'm only ever talking to other people if they're asking me questions or talking to me first. Now, that's the best way. That's the best way. And if they talk to me first, I send them one link. Send one link and that's it. I never fucking reply to them, mate. That's it, mate. Now, every single time I understand that. That's more empathy. But guess what, that's how it is. I feel that no matter what, I may reply to my WhatsApp channel. I may reply to my WhatsApp channel to somebody who may contact me here. I see at least Enki remix with Gareth and Maria. Rushing out anyway. I want to understand straight away how the vibes are. I can see the vibe over here. I can see how you need to create a vibe around what you're doing, but as soon as the vocal with something comes on, it's quiet, and people start to listen to the track. And then if you put some melodies here and there after the melody and the vocals, and you put a melody, and you just fucking put some little bit of atmosphere, people are enjoying the nice beautiful sound, mate. And that's how it is, mate. I see Gareth Emery has some skills, mate. A little bit. Whereas what I do is I'm focusing on understanding to just keep going. I'm catching up with everything, but as I'm doing content, I'm fucking also teaching you along the lines that I'm very happy when I watch Netflix and talk to you, man, while listening to music. And it's always what I do, or it's always what I do where I understand I watch Netflix while listening to Spotify and new music trends while talking to you. Always together. And it's the best thing for me, man. It's the best thing for me. And I'll do that together, mate. Now move on, man. First, it's how it is, mate. And I'm just enjoying myself anyway. So it's all my audio programs, but life coaching techniques is coming up now. Which yesterday I never did life coaching, man. I see that now, man. I see something happen. I see something where life coaching was never in the picture yesterday. So today I do 2 hours of life coaching to make up for it. I make up for that. I do life coaching videos, mate. I do 2 hours of life coaching videos today to make up for yesterday because I see yesterday it was totally out of my mindset. So let it be that way. I'll move on. I can say anyway that what I do is I focus on saying that there's a big time to go here. There's a lot of time to go about everything, but I could see straight away how as soon as you snap it and you have a fucking nice and beautiful snare going on with some nice and beautiful melodies in the background, which is nice and beautiful, but then in trance music you can do some trap music if you want. Which why not, man? See Cameron Emery's showing some skills, man. Now I go fucking play some side trance over here, but guess what? That's different, man. I can do that, but that's the idea. See, all be alright and I'm sure that's how it is, man. I can feel it. I'm sure that every single time I'm understanding that no matter what. As I grow myself differently, I see people are trying to do something different with what they're doing, mate. I see they're trying always to be a star, mate. But guess what, probably it's more how I feel. I'm just way ahead of these guys. I'm doing so much more than them. And that's why if you're doing so much more than other people, then you have more success than other people. But I see how they think about each other, man. I see how they think about each other, and it's a big competition between them. And then they see me how we are. See Cosmic Gate? see, see this. See, I have a big surprise over here about me, man. Look at it, look at it. I see now. All I do is these people look at me now, and they admire me, mate. I move up quickly, mate. But because I do quickly, I have much greater to do. I understand Cosmic Gate has a radio show too. I think Marcus Schultz has a radio show as well. But they have a curiousness about my radio shows, and they see my radio shows are different, mate. Or should I give them a new flavour? And then they want to see this, man. I mean, they want to see what I'm doing, mate. Or they want to see what I'm doing, and they listen to all my radio shows. Or should they need to listen to all my radio shows, mate? But if it gets to the point where I'm too much ahead of them, then they never have time for me. But move on. That's how it is. The more you do these fucking episodes of radio shows, the more other people will never even catch up to you, mate. Yeah. But they tune into your newest subjects, mate. I see David Guetta would get together. I love him. It's nice and beautiful to do this, mate. I see Jesus Christ saying it. Now, what I'm doing always, I never hate you, but I'm just learning, yeah? I'm learning something different, man. I see this one here. I see this is something where he can play it live at a festival. I see what he can play this, man. I can feel it. I can see the vibe here, and now, that's the thing, man. That's what gets popular today, man. David Guetta has these nice and beautiful scenarios where he plays just this at the festival, man. He plays this kind of stuff, and he gets a singer to come in front of him to sing. That's where you need to be, mate. I need to get to the point of having a singer play my music tracks. No. I need a singer to come and sing my music tracks in front of crowds, mate. But what I do is I sing it, mate. I fucking sing it, mate. I just fucking put the record on and I fucking sing it, mate. I level up, mate. I'm too good for everybody now. Yeah, I fucking sing it, mate. I subliminal tendencies. Oh, I put this track on and I start singing it to Tomorrowland. Somewhere like this, mate. I said, now it's a concept, mate. That's beautiful, man. I have some skills to do this, man. I've been practicing with busking, and I can practice all this music and busking. No worries. And I can play that track, but the thing is, I want to play new lyrics for everything, mate. But guess what? I understand that anything has an I here with my lyrics. It's something I'll let be. I'm pretty sure that if I play Serbian music at a festival like this, an English festival, and I play Serbian lyrics, so hold on, man. This is where other people fucking hate me, man. Guess what? They fucking what? They love it or hate me. I ask Jesus Christ, they hate you, mate. They hate me, man. Because they're unaware, man. They're unaware of what I'm doing on stage, right? Because I'm speaking another language, but it's more, I'm doing fine life over here. But guess what? It's more, give the respect on the notion that if it's an English event, they do English, mate. I understand that now. Because otherwise, people fucking throw rocks at you, mate. Because you look like a star on the stage and they never understand you anymore. Get people to understand you is what we're talking about. I understand that. I see This Life with Craig Connolly and Roxanne Emery. See why not? It's a beautiful track. Guess what? I understand that. I see the tracks are short, mate. Which is beautiful music, but the music is short, mate. Now, guess what? Yeah. But that's the way it is. That's how it has to be. But they can create a fucking instrumental piece with that music. They can create that kind of thing going with a longer instrumental piece. Why not? I mean, why not? I can do that too. I do that now. I make fucking my vocal tracks. No worries. I can make those vocal tracks, but I make long compositions with these tracks, mate. To make sets, mate. That's something they never see, man. I live this way. Actually, I have skills to do it. I mean, how do I have skills to make long music? Because I've been making long music. I've been making longer music than them. And I fucking learned something along that line. I mean, when you make long music, then you learn how to do it. I mean, if you never try to if you never try to make long music, then you are somebody who never has the skills to do it because you never even try at first. So I'm always trying to do greater, man. Always trying to do something better, yeah? I'm trying to understand myself a bit. I'm trying to understand how it feels, man. But as I listen to their music, I can see the differences in styles. I'm picking up their tones and how they're doing music together. And that's the experience of the music, but that's also knowledge now for me, especially on how to become a music producer. And I pick up their ideas and I pick up their mistakes and I learn from it quickly, man. But all I do is listen to music and that's it. But that other way of doing it, where I'm speeding through the music and speeding through the content, so, ooh, that's perfect for me to do now with actual talking to you. And I can see what the fuck is going on, information here and there, while talking to you quickly, man. Oh, I can see this. And now I can fucking stimulate my mindset this way. And also through music I can do it too. I mean, I can do it specifically to teach you exactly what's happening in music like here, to dissect everything, to show you different sounds. And now, guess what, that's a structure, but then I learn something from the ideas here when I break them up together. Oh, I learned something here too. I can do all that now. I do all that while I'm doing this. Anyway, so what's important for me, I understand straight away that the Liverpool Net Cafe, I approached Liverpool Net Cafe, I approached today, somebody who I gave a business card to. I'm sure they understand that they did pick it up, mate. I'm sure they do have my name. I'm sure that, guess what, bro, you understand how I feel, mate. I feel I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, but guess what, I understand that this signal over here means I'm doing greater than them. And it means I'm just much more, mate. Or should I see 900 videos online? Or should I say, I have 900 videos online that have zero, mate. Or should I have 0 videos on YouTube, mate? I have 900 videos at least. I mean, who do you want to listen to in life on YouTube? I mean, the one that's more consistent, yeah? I'm more consistent than them. I at least fucking done something, man. I at least have a career on YouTube, yeah? I have a career on YouTube, but they're laughing at me. I mean, those people who have no YouTube channels are laughing at me. Yeah, they keep laughing, man. Oh, I mean, Carmen's a bitch. I'll make it look easy, man. But they're laughing at me for my event over here, where on my 29th birthday, nobody did show up except I for my fucking event. And I gave them a 9-hour video. I gave them a 9-hour talking video, and they're looking at this. They're saying, I mean, look at his event, and he has nobody there except himself. Or they're just saying that he has nobody there. Yeah, probably because they call me a nobody, yeah? Well, guess what? Probably anyway. I give a 9-hour seminar here, but they're never laughing at my 9-hour music. I mean, they're never laughing at my talent over here in terms of what I've said in words, mate. Actually, they can never laugh at my words over here, mate. I mean, laugh what you want, but the thing is, never laugh at words, mate, alone. Actually, if you're somebody who laughs at words, mate, ooh, Actually, then you have to understand that is suicide. Actually, suicide means laughing at words, mate. I see Calvin Harris, music, mate. So Calvin Harris has his photograph on the thing, or he has a photograph of himself on Spotify. So why not? I can put a cartoon character of myself. But no. Versus Spotify means I have to put my photo on it. Well, let's have a look. I see the Motion album, man. See, he has a new titles over here. I want to listen to all his music. I listen to all his album, man. He has a lot of plays. He has more than that. I'm doing better than him. Watch now, what I'm doing is I'm learning, yeah? I'm doing better than him in other areas as well. I'm doing better than him in music, and also I'm doing better than him. I'm doing better than Calvin Harris in music. I say fuck yeah. And I'm doing better than him in other areas too. I made more music than him. I made more music than Calvin Harris, mate. But my trend is something that's getting popular now. I can fucking see this, man. Actually, my trend is getting more popular now. And why is that? Because I'm showing people a different style of music of Danny Milivojevic. And what is the trend here? Actually, Danny Milivojevic trend. Actually, my trend is getting popular. Whereas my music, in terms of what I'm doing around music, is getting popular. Actually, and then what is my music? I mean, techno and trance. And any kind of house music as well I can create. Actually, that's all getting popular for me, mate. The Balance album of Burns, and Calvin Harris' music is getting popular. So is David Guetta's music, and that stage where you get other people to sing for you on the festival, where you the DJ of this festival, and somebody's fucking singing for your track for you, or you're singing your track while you're on the stage is even more popular. Or it's even more popular to sing your own music on the stage, mate. I can do that. And that's coming up for me. I'll make a balanced album of just me singing, mate. I'll make a beautiful album. I mean, I understand that. I mean, and then what I do, I create a 12 mix album with my singing on the stage of Tomorrowland, mate. It's just me, mate, as a concept, brother, and boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's a fucking dudes, man. I'll go around festivals and I can sing it wherever I want, man. Yeah, Subliminal Tendencies is in there. I see it, mate. I'm doing something for I here. I'm learning something. How I'm just enjoying my. So it's a bit of a track over here, which is Faith with Calvin Harris, mate. I move up. Whereas now he never promotes the other guy, and that's because why? Or she's jealous of him. I see it. I mean, Calvin Harris is jealous of the guy who sings Faith, mate. I mean, yeah, I see you, mate. I mean, I see you're jealous, mate. And put his name on the fucking thing, man. I mean, he puts Calvin Harris' Faith, mate. I mean, who's the fucking singer, mate? He never wants to promote the singer. Now, there's a feeling over here that the other guy never wants to promote himself. But if that's the case, then Calvin Harris is winning, mate. Which it depends. Maybe that guy who's singing this track never wants himself to promote himself on Calvin Harris' track, mate. I mean, it can be. But let's have a look. Calvin Harris is more than fucking willing to promote. Calvin Harris is more than willing to promote other people on these fucking tracks, mate. So it has to be the other guy who maybe never wants to be on his track, man. I understand that it can be, but guess what, Broshu? It's more likely that the other guy never wants to be on his track, man. Broshu, now what Calvin Harris does, I understand that this is the album of 2014, which is Under Control and Feet. This is Calvin Harris and Alesso with Hurts and Under Control. Broshu, this track back then was fucking popular back then. And this track, this is one of the pioneer tracks, man, that really did get me into music production early in the days, mate. It's one of those tracks, man. It's one of those tracks that I felt popular about. And it's one of those fucking tracks I love, man. And it's a stepping stone into music production. This one here. Let me know. I see this one. Watch this track, man. Watch back in the days. I can remember 2014, and 2014, I did start to make music back then. I said, I mean, I can remember, and Calvin Harris back then, even fucking popular, mate. And now it's turned. I mean, right now, it's fucking 7 years later, mate. I mean, whoa! I mean, 7 years later since that track, mate. I mean, whoa! I mean, 7 years later, huh? I mean, fuck. I mean, time's going quick, but here, time's going especially slow for me. I mean, time's going slow here for me, mate. I see it, mate. But that's amazing. But that means that I never did miss out on too much here. Jesus Christ. Bro, Jesus Christ says, yeah. Bro, that means because I'm growing, yeah. Bro, Jesus Christ says, yeah. I never did miss out much since this track. I can see, man. I can see it's just been 7 years. I mean, that's good. I mean, when time's slow for you, I mean, that means you're really good. I mean, you're ahead of the game here. Which I mean, I'm pretty sure when time's too quick, I mean, when time's too quick, ask Jesus Christ what happens when time's too quick. Which Jesus Christ says, when time's too quick, it means that you may, I mean, I'm growing, but time's growing really slow for me now. I understand that. But since 10 years ago, I'm pretty sure that's really quick time here. Oh, I can see it. I can see it's from 18 to 29. Oh, I see there's a big gap here of something I need to fill up with words. I have to fill up, I have to catch up. And that's the thing. Eventually, what happens at 30, in terms of 40 years of age, I see from 20 to 40, I see, whoa, I see now it's changing. And now it's really, what? I mean, it's been 20 years already. No. Unfortunately, now, from 20 to 40 years, and 20 years in the making of something, unfortunately, I mean, that's all it's been. Unfortunately, it's been only 20 years. Fuck me then. Unfortunately, now, this is summarizing for me something big. I can see something ahead of the game now. Unfortunately, from 18 to 29 now, I feel that 45, I'm pretty sure I'm 50% of my life over here has been a waste, mate. Within 18 to 29, actually 50% of my life here has been fucking a waste, mate. Shit. That's a gap, mate. And that's why, I'm in that fucking 50% area and more. But a little bit, so I see John Newman. I see, yeah. Well, guess what? I'm learning something quick now. The time's really going slow for me right now. The time's really slow for me, but look how quick life happens, man. Oh, life happens so quick that I mean, life happens so slow when you're talking more, but life happens quick when you're talking less. For sure, when life happens quick, it means you're in and out quickly, and it means that your life is full of misery if your life is going quick. Understand? But your life is full of happiness if your life is going slow. For sure, and remember that. So if you find yourself through a quick time, or saying how long ago that was, and that it's a quick time, and that life was going so quick, then it's because you had misery there in that lifetime. And there was a lot of misery in that lifetime. But if you say, I mean, that's all it's been. I mean, it's just been 7 years. I mean, it's just been 7 years. I mean, fuck, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, it's just been 7 years, yeah? But if you say, fuck, 7 years, I mean, look how fucking quick my life went. I mean, look how fucking quick, man. I mean, fuck. I mean, 7 years already. I mean, now, guess what, Parachute? What can happen is people have a quick time or a slow time in this world. Whereas my time is slow in this world. But other people have a quick time and they're quick to die. When they're quick to die, I'm slow to die. I'm a slow learner, for sure. I'm a slow learner, I'm a quick learner. But I'm slow to live life. But other people are quick to live life, mate. They go in the fast lane of life, mate. And they fucking go blah, 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 and do drugs and drugs and drugs and die at 22, mate. And that's a quick life, yeah? And life happens quickly for them. For sure. But then, guess what? For sure, man. For sure, they die early. And those people who live slow in life, for sure, they live up to 100 years of age. And life happens amazingly for them. Because they're living life the way they want to live. And they're in control of their life, especially. And never be in control of anybody else except yourself, mate. Let it be this way. Watch this track, watch let it be that way. Watch it's more how I feel. Watch this nice little track over here, Blame, with John Newman with Calvin Harris, mate. I see it. I see now, that's exactly how it is, mate. Watch it's still popular today, mate. Watch I see it. And why is it so popular? Because there's a vocalist with a nice little trance sound in the background with house music, man. Watch that's fucking track, mate. But guess what? Watch the vocalist now. Watch no. Watch there's a new trends coming up now that people want to come into my trend, and people want to come into my trend now. And they say no. Danny Milvoic is doing something different, mate. Watch yeah. I mean, you can fucking create all that you want with David Guetta's music and Calvin Harris music. But Danny Milvoic is something much better with compositions of instrumental over there. And yeah, actually around 4.5 hours of music of composition, and they're going that way now. Actually, that's a new trend. I made the new trend come true. I'm the first one to do this. I mean, Armin van Buuren loves trance so much, and he was unable to do this first, mate. When he was unable to make 1 hour music by himself, mate. I mean, Danny Milvoic made 1 hour music of one track before Armin van Buuren. Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be in history. And I made 1 hour music of one track before Tiesto and before Armin van Buuren. And they have fucking more experience than me at that time in music, mate. And I've done 1 hour music and 4 hour tracks and 2 hour tracks and more than that. And guess what? I've done them before them, mate. In trance music. Oh, yeah, and the vocal tracks too. I mean, Silence is a vocal track of 9 minutes, and it's around 9 minutes, and it's one of the popular ones of trance. But Danny Milvoic has done a Dinotopia over there with vocal music too. It's a 4.5 hour track and around 4.5 hours of music. It's around 4.5 hours of track music, mate. We to listen to with vocal music, and it's like a Silence of Tiesto, but it's a more extending version of something different with vocals. I mean, that's the way it is.